My name's Joe. I'm the founder and developer of caffeine tracker Clarity. This is the story of how caffeine was quietly wrecking my life and how I took it apart and built it back. For years, I thought I had it handled. High output, always moving, running the entire day on coffee, pre-workout, and whatever else that kept me sharp. If you'd asked me, I'd have told you that caffeine was my edge. It actually turned out to be the thing that was dragging me under. And I never saw it because it never looks like the problem. It looks like the solution. If you run your life on caffeine the way I did, you're almost certainly paying a cost that you can't see yet. It might not be today or this week, but it compounds. I'm going to show you exactly what was happening to me because I know it's happening to a lot of you. And unfortunately, nobody has yet connected the dots. This video is the start of my mission to help you stop making the same mistakes I did. There are 3 parts: the trap, how I got stuck without realizing, the turning point, the moment that it finally clicked, and the system I use now, the one I call the caffeine reset. Let's get into it. So here was my day. A coffee the second I woke up, just to feel human. Another by mid-morning, and then a big pre-workout before training. An afternoon coffee or energy drink to push through the slump. And more often than I'd admit, something in the evening to keep the work going. Every symptom that came with that, I would write off as normal. The 3 p.m. crash, I called that being busy. The broken sleep, I called that being driven. The low hum of anxiety, the racing heart when I finally lay down, the mornings I couldn't start without any caffeine. I called all of it the price of ambition. What I was actually doing was feeding a loop. More tired, more caffeine. Worse sleep, more caffeine. And every month the dose crept up while the returns diminished. I didn't notice because it was happening so slowly. The way every trap worth its name does. The moment it clicked was the night I'll never forget. I was completely shattered and at the same time wide awake. My heart was going after what had been a totally normal day. And for the first time I asked the obvious question: what if the thing I'm using to fix this is the thing that's actually causing it? So I did what I always do. I took it apart. I learned how caffeine actually works, and it's not what most people think. It does not give you energy, but it blocks the signal that tells you you're tired. Think about that for a second. There is no energy in caffeine. It is just masking how fatigued you actually are. The tiredness is still there, but it piles up behind a blockade, and it has a long tail. It's still in your system at night, quietly shaving away the deep sleep that's supposed to repair you. And then the real one landed. The problem was never caffeine. It was the compounding effect of diminishing returns. What I thought was fatigue was being underfed, overtired, and masking all of it with more caffeine. I wasn't fueling myself. I was hiding the warning light, 1 cup at a time. So I rebuilt the whole thing. Not by quitting. I still use caffeine. I genuinely love it, and it can be a real tool. But now I use it on purpose. I time it so it's cleared out before I sleep. I know my real numbers instead of guessing. I reset my tolerance so a normal dose actually works for me again, and I never use it to paper over real tiredness. The difference is night and day. I have clear mornings, real focus when I actually want it, and sleep that repairs me instead of pretending to. I stopped white-knuckling my way through every afternoon. I've been calling this the caffeine reset, and it's the reason I ended up building a company around it. If you take one thing from this video, take this. The problem was never how much caffeine you take. It was when you take it and the fact that you have no real idea what it's doing to you. We need to start with awareness first. Everything else will follow after that. If any of that sounded like you, then you're in the right place. I'm documenting all of this on this channel. The science, the mistakes, the system. There's going to be no fluff. I'm not selling you anything here. I'm just going to show you what I learned the hard way. Subscribe and follow along for the journey. And if you want where this actually starts, watch this next. Why you're still tired after 8 hours sleep. It's the first domino, and it will change how you see your own mornings.